Vanessa and
I'm Amanda.
so today we are going to show you how to make an easy peasy DIY recipe that doesn't require you to bake or cook. So what are we making, Amanda?
Shower steamers.
So what is a shower steamer, you're going to ask? So a shower steamer is basically, okay, so if you do go to places like Body Shop or Lush, you will actually see them selling things like bath bombs or bath salt. But let's face it, most of us do not have two things in Malaysia. One, most of us do not have a bathtub at home. And two, even if you do, most of us do not even have the time to actually soak in one. So I think bath bombs sometimes is not quite a realistic idea to implement in Malaysia, and therefore I actually we are thinking about doing these shower steamers. So shower steamers are easy peasy, and you just, once it dry up, you just have to pop one into your shower room, and as you turn on the shower in the morning or when you shower, just enjoy the aromatherapy from the oils, right? So let's start. What do we need, Amanda?
We need
Baking soda.
and
So we have, alright, so to make these shower steamers, what you need are really simple, I think 4 ingredients. We need baking soda
down
and citric acid, and then water. So the water needs to be in a spritzer bottle, and I'm going to tell you shortly why you need it in a spritzer bottle. And yeah, this is called a spritzer bottle. And then we have essential oils, right? So let's start. So what you need first is 2 cups of baking soda. So I'm going to put 2 cups of baking soda. Put it in. Let's try it. Okay, so maybe I'll pour it into your pasta. Pour it. 2 cups. Can you even it with a spoon?
okay.
Even it with a spoon, so we get 2 cups. Okay, come on. Okay, remove the spoon. Approximately, this is 1 cup. Okay. Right, pour it into the bowl. Oops, that's okay, Nana. Yeah. 1 cup. And then another cup. With the baking soda, you can actually get it easily and cheaply from the baking supply shop, as well as citric acid. So all these ingredients are really easy to find from the baking store. So, pour it in. Oops. And then you need it's okay. And then we need 1 cup of citric acid. So again, I got this from the baking store. So there you go. 1 cup of it.
1 cup.
Yeah.
1 cup only looks like sugar.
Yeah, it does look like sugar. Do you know? Yeah, that's enough. Do you want to pour that in?
Wait, still not good.
This should be. Yeah. So, and then just give it a good mix. Give it a good mix. Can I help you? So you give it a good mix. So this is what it looks like right now. Just baking soda and citric acid. Okay. Now we're gonna spray water. So it only actually requires about 2 tablespoons of water, but you do not pour the water immediately into it like that, because what happens is then the water will react with the citric acid and you get the fizziness, which you will not get it later when you put it in the shower room. So usually you put it in a spray bottle and you spray as per when you need it. So, do you want to spray it?
Yeah.
Why not I spray and then you spray, so you know how to control it. So you want to spray little by little and not all at one time, so it doesn't fizz, and then you adjust it accordingly. You only need to add the water until it could actually form clumps. close to it. Before you don't want the water to react with the acid, because otherwise you will not get it. So, okay, just spray that on this. So after adding the squeezing the water and giving a good stir, so how do you know when it's enough of water? It's when you clump it up together, it should be able to form and hold the shape. That's how we know that's enough water. Right, so now that we have the water and all that, that's when we add the essential oils. So what essential oils do we add? So it really depends on what do you like. So if you have sinus problem in the morning when you wake up, some good oils that you could use are like Raven, RC, Eucalyptus radiata. These are really good oils for your sinuses if you have sinuses problem, and actually opens up as in the morning. And if you like a wake me up in the morning, other good oils are like citrus fresh, so citrus fresh, lemon oil, orange oil, bergamot, lime. So those are citrusy fruits that you could try to use. And if you like the calming at night before, after a hard day of work, lavender, you can never go wrong with lavender. So today we are going to use peppermint and lemon, right? So it's going to be 10 drops of each. So with these 2 cups, you only need 20 drops of essential oils. Can you put some drops of peppermint? Don't tilt it too hard, just slightly. Right. Turn it around. Okay, count 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oops. Okay, can you close it up? And then 10 drops of lemon. Can you smell the peppermint already?
Yes.
Okay, 10 drops as well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. So give it a good stir again, and then we are ready to mold it. So the mold that we are using today is silicone mold. It's just that it will be easier to remove with the silicone mold. Right? So Amanda, I know you like this. Let's move this aside. Oh, I think can be very too. Okay, so very easy peasy. Just pour it in. And Amanda, can you press it?
Okay, I want to use a spoon.
You want to use a spoon?
I want to use a spoon.
Yeah, use a nice teaspoon. So just have to scoop it in and then compact it into each of the. Okay, let me pour and then you compact. Press it in. So it's really simple and it makes really good gifts as well. Now, one tip to share with all of you, especially those who live in humid countries like us in Malaysia, you try to make this when the weather is a little bit hot and not during the humid, when it's a bit wet days, because what happens is then your shower feces will tend to freeze because of the humidity, and it will not, it's still workable, just that when you use it in the steamer, then it doesn't fizz as nice as you would have wanted it to be, but it's still usable because the oils are still working. It's just that it wouldn't fizz. So I made it once previously, not realizing about the weather, and only to notice the next day that all my shower fizzes has fizzed, and yeah, they were a lot huger, bigger than what it is when I put it in. Do you need to add more? Let me push on some more. So 2 cups actually make quite a bit of this shower steamers. So yes, fill it up and then see what happens.
The mess.
Yeah, I have to clean it up. Can you see? Oi! Gentle. Give it a good press, otherwise it will not harden. So push it in, push it in, push it in.
See? And press it in.
Yeah, good job. So, don't go too much, man. I think it's too much for the mold. Need to see what else can do. What do you know about people? Let's pop, pop, pop. Let's do it around so you can see that.
Mommy, I think you need more for this.
Okay. Okay, this one?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's enough.
This one? As you can see, it does get a little bit messy, so but it's okay. Just have to clean up after that. So we have finished filling up the molds, and obviously I have a little bit too much of the mixture. And what we can do instead is, if we have too much, is I'm going to scoop it into my little measuring spoon, give it a press. So just give it a press, and then scoop it up, and it becomes like a disc. So what we can do is, you can actually make it into a disc as well. Because I just ran out of the mold, so we're going to do that.
Mommy, help me and put the
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
So it's very simple, just have to compact it and then scoop it up. So we can make any shape, essentially we can make any shape that you want and at any size, right? So if you don't have a spoon, you can just make it into little balls, that's fine too. So that's all we have. You have to really make it compact, otherwise it will dry. When it dries up, it will break apart. So make sure it's really compact, so it doesn't break apart as it dries up. So you can go all fancy and add some food coloring if you want to make it look all pretty and nice. Some actually add dry flowers as well. I don't like to do that because I think the flowers tend to clog up the shower and then I have to clean up the flowers, so I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to omit the flowers. But you can make it all pretty with flowers and all. Just like I'm not going to do that. We're almost done, so just a little bit more. Are you done, Amanda?
No, we need to take
See, it just pops out really easily when the water is, you have enough water, so it actually pops out very easily when you compact it very nicely. Why do we use a silicone mold and not any other mold? It's just that when it dries up, it's easier to just turn it around and flip it over. And we are done. I'm done. Are you? So this is the tiny one. So let's do this. Give it a good press, Amanda, otherwise it will not harden. And so just making sure that she got everything in. I'm just going to double check it. Okay, and we are done. So what we're going to do now is just leave it to dry overnight between 12 to 24 hours. So it's just like that. So in here we managed to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we managed to make 24 this and extras, okay? And that's it. We're going to see tomorrow when it dry. I'm going to show you the end product.